I'm going to show you how to mount a Wyze Cam to a window. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter von Panda here. I picked up this Wyze Cam. I actually did a full review on this. This is their latest one, and it's the version 3.0 camera, and it's a great camera. And what makes this interesting is that this camera can do some things that the previous camera cannot do, and one of those is mount to a window. So I'm actually excited to try this out because I think the technology in this camera will allow you to do something that you couldn't do before. Now, why this is a really hard thing to do in the past is that most of the time at night when cameras go on, in order to have appropriate night vision, they have little infrared illuminators that go off. You know, they're like invisible light to the human eye, but they work like a flashlight, and that's how the night vision works on most of these cameras. Now, this one is slightly different in that it actually has two night vision modes. One with those infrared illuminators, which are very bright here, but the second one, and I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think it opens up that aperture. It lets a lot of light in. So in low light situations, not pitch black, but in low light situations, it actually looks very bright. So it's very much different than the other Wyze cameras that when the light got low, the image was almost unusable. This, in many ways, has surprised me in that when you actually have a tough time seeing with the naked eye, this actually produces a pretty nice picture. So that's why I think this will work against glass. Now, you will have to turn off the automatic night vision. So the infrared illuminator, the problem is when it shoots out, it bounces against the glass and just washes out the whole picture. So that's always been the problem with these, and this hopefully will solve it. And what you get here in this little package is this little window mount. It's by Arthon, and this actually looks 3D printed to me. You can see the little layers in there. So I don't know that these are vacuum formed or anything like that. They're probably printed and distributed just like this. You do get two little suction cups, and I want to show you, it's just a little tray, and the camera should slide in here. It looks like the base will actually go in here, held in place with these little tabs that'll go on top and then held in the back from sliding off. And you can see we have two little openings in the front right there, hopefully not getting overexposed, but you can take these little suction cups and slide them into this little slots right there. So now I can put this right up against a piece of glass, just like that, right? And the camera will sit in there. Now, this little tray here, as you can see, it'll slide in there, and now it's in there. It's got a little bit of a wobble, but again, hopefully this shouldn't move. So if you put this against your window like that, turn off the infrared illuminators, now, even in low light situations, you know, just moonlight, starlight, those types of things, you might have a pretty good picture outside without having to mount the camera outside. You know, worrying about it getting damaged, or using the outdoor Wyze Cam that you're gonna have to recharge, or even worrying about it getting swiped, those types of things. So let's go ahead and mount this on glass and see if it works. So I mounted this camera to this window right here in the garage to just face outside, and I don't have to worry about weather or anything like that. What I am showing you here is that I actually mounted it upside down. What I realized is that the weight of the camera was kind of torquing on the platform, and what I could do here is if I actually mounted it upside down and let the camera hang, I could actually press the camera all the way up to the glass, and so it's actually acting as a little bit of a support just to kind of keep it oriented correctly. Now, it is night out here, and you can see my flash reflecting against the glass, but I just want to show you how dark it really is. So I have the lights in the garage on, and you can see outside here, you can't really see much of anything. But I am going to show you what the camera will see without the night vision and with just that low light enhancement. So this is the image recorded directly off the camera, and what I want to show you here is that the outside to the naked eye is almost pitch black. Despite the fact that this house has some exterior lights, they are very faint even to the naked eye. So this is really impressive. It's night vision in the sense that it is brightening up the image, but it's not real night vision in the sense that it's not using an infrared illuminator, which is the key to making this work against glass. I will also say that I have rotated the image 180 degrees because I've mounted the camera upside down, and it seems to work great. You're also going to lose the functionality of the microphone because you are inside the house as opposed to outside. So there are some trade-offs here, but the fact that I don't have to put an exterior camera that might run on a battery, that might get abused by weather that might get stolen, I think is totally worth it. If you want to pick up this camera and this window mounting platform, I'll put a link to them in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.